welcome to Game Tech UK. Carrying on the theme of VR, loving Oculus at the moment, really enjoying the VR content. I've decided to extend the family to PlayStation VR, so there it is there. Went up there today. It was actually the last one in Bluewater of the delivery in the shop in Bluewater in England. So they say they're not going to get any more in until early December. So let's get it open, compare it with the Oculus Rift, do a bit of installation. I've got to update the PS4. I haven't played the PS4 for absolutely ages. I think even my subscription has lapsed. So I've got to renew that, do a bit of setting up, and I'll show you as we go along. Let's have a look and see what we've got in the box. You can see this is literally the first time I've opened it. So let's get a blade across there and see what's in there. I know there's been unboxings and installs on channels, obviously, but I'll do it on my channel. I know it's done then. Right, let's. I'm not the best at opening boxes. I usually just rip it open. Oh, that's satisfying. Chuck that down there. Right. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. How's it meant to open then, like that? Right, what have we got in here? Oh, so it's got its own sort of power brick, from what I've been reading. It does some of the processing. So let's see if that's a power plug. It probably is. Hope it isn't. No, it's a power plug, so I've got to find yet another power plug. So yeah, that's the processing unit. Oh, it's like a little mini PS4. Oh, 2 bits in there. What's that? Okay, so it looks like we've got USBs and HDMIs. Cool. Right, so that's that bit. A nice cleaning cloth. HDMI cable. That's quite handy. Cables there. Right, and then we get to power plug. Look, a whole box just for a power plug. Let's get to the important bit. Now, I've never touched or seen this in real life, so this is going to be interesting after owning the Oculus Rift. Let's move that. It's quite a nice little box actually, so that you can definitely keep that box for storage. Wow, very nice. Yeah, that's really nice. I don't know if it's heavier than the Vive. I'd say probably. It's a weird one actually. I've been reading, they've done really well with the balancing and the comfort, because if you hold it there or hold it at the front, it actually feels quite heavy. But if you hold it there, it's as light as a feather. And I think once it gets on your head, that's gonna feel quite nice. Very nice. It definitely feels a premium product. You've got this this system here, which I think moves that back. Yeah, so you've got a strapping system. It feels like it definitely feels like a premium product. Yeah, very nice. Right, let's get in and set it up. There's the 2 units side by side. Probably the Sony one obviously looks the most futuristic and probably the most impressive if you was to hand the product to someone. But let's not write the Oculus off. That's the premium product. Dare I say, is it the connoisseur's choice? I mean, it's one of the high-end ones. It needs a decent beefy graphics card. I mean, I've got Titan X, which runs it absolutely beautifully. And I'm wondering how on earth the Sony Playstation VR is going to keep up anywhere near with the power that it's got. So that's the interesting part, and we'll move on to that very soon. In terms of weight, probably the PlayStation feels a little bit heavier, but I think that depends on where you're holding it with the balancing that they've done. But side by side, the PlayStation one definitely looks like it's the newer model, like it's been out, like this is the old version and this is the much more up-to-date version, but it's not looks that count, it's when it's on your head and in the VR. Just had a right pig trying to work out how to fit this bloody thing. It's not plugged in yet, but I was just experimenting. It just felt ridiculous. Putting it on is definitely harder than the Rift. I mean, the Rift, is awesome. You just literally pull that, wiggle your head between the headphones, and that's it. It's on. It's sturdy. It's perfect. You know, it's the premium product. This one, it seems you've got to do 2 steps. You have to press the button at the back, and that gives you the extra head space. And then there's a button which I just discovered. I should have read the instructions, but I'm way too good for that. You can press the button and that moves. So you put it on your head first and then you move it towards your eyes. So let's do that. This wire gets in the way a little bit. So we pull that open and put it over our head. Once you've got the headband fitting right, then you press the button and move the eyepiece towards your eyes, and then it starts to make sense. Then it makes perfect sense, and it's quite nice. You can move it right up close to your eyes, and it feels really light. It feels really light, I must say. Hasn't got headphones built in though, so obviously where the Rift has got headphones built in, it comes with earbuds, but who wants to wear them? I'm going to have to put my headphones over there, so that's something to take into account as well. This is not a comparison video, it just so happens that I've got the Oculus Rift, so of course I'm going to compare it with that. But so far so good. Let's go over and do the install. Just plugged everything in. What a mess. Got a lot of cable management to do. Basically this is the little unit that it sits between your TV, your headset and the PS4. So this has obviously got some processing power. It's a nice little unit and tucked away nicely, you won't even notice it, but at the moment it's a bit of a pain. I've got to leave it up there. Right, so I'm going to go and install the demo disc now and have a look. I have got an Elgato, so in the future, hang on, where are you? In the future I'll be showing gameplay as I always do with me on the green screen, but for now I'm just going to show you my initial reaction to the purchase of the PSVR. I've got to mess around with the Elgato and get all that working. Obviously there's going to be a lot more PS4 content on the channel, which is great. I know a lot of my subscribers are PS4, so I'll be able to buy some games for the PS4 and start playing with you lot. But I think it's ready for me to switch it on, install the demo disc, and I will leave the camera there so you can see what I'm seeing, and I'll give you my reaction, and then we'll be going into a lot more detail in future videos. But for today, I just wanted to let everyone know that I've got the PlayStation VR, so that's another wing to the channel. I want to be like a real central part of information about VR. That's my ambition. So yeah, let's get in and have a look. As usual with PlayStation, everything's got to be downloaded, or actually that's unfair on PlayStation. Any technology you buy, everything's got to be downloaded, all the latest versions. Everything's charged up. Now, as I said, I've got the last one that was in stock at Blue Water. They didn't have any Move controllers, so I had to actually buy these second-hand from CEX, which is like a trade-in centre. They actually ended up more expensive than buying them new, but all the games have run out of these, so I didn't care. I wanted them to get the full experience. I think the thing that's going to make me like this PlayStation VR, maybe a little bit more than the Oculus, is with the Oculus it's just the controller. With these I'm going to be able to put my hand inside the virtual world, do shooting and picking up stuff like that. I have got the Oculus Touch controllers on pre-order for December, and they're far more advanced than these. In fact, there was rumours that these are going to be replaced very soon with more advanced sort of controllers. But for now, it's the next best thing that I've got to the touch controllers. But I think it's going to match the PlayStation system perfectly. Like I say, I'm just going to record it like this. I know it's not ideal. I have got the Elgato, so very, very soon I'll be able to get the PlayStation connected up to the PC and do it as I normally do with the green screen. So please forgive me on this one. I know it's not the most professional. I'm going to film it like this, so you're going to see the gameplay on the screen. Most importantly, I just want to introduce the PlayStation VR to my channel, let you know I've got it, and catch my first reaction on it. That's the important bit. So let's get in. The PlayStation VR demo is all updated. I've got Playroom, I've got some other games, so I'll probably put a little mash together of me playing it and just a few little sort of opinions, and then I'll have a chat with you at the end. It's telling us to actually turn the VR headset on. It's quite interesting actually, because I was always a bit confused by the Oculus not having an on or off button. So let's turn it on. I've got the earbuds in, not an ideal situation. I have got to dig my headphones out for the PlayStation, but for now this will do. You got to update the software. I told you, didn't I? First impressions, you can see without doubt that they're definitely low resolution compared to the Oculus, but it looks really nice. The headset is actually, I don't know if you can hear my voice change a little bit. It's like it's sitting on my nose, just a little bit. Sorry about that impression. I tell you what, there isn't the God ray effect. With the Oculus, you get a glaring off of the white writing. Didn't get it there at all. That's very good. Ocean. Continue. Descend through the layers of the ocean, experience incredible marine life. Let's have a look. Oh yes. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, see, that is like something you would definitely find on the Oculus. I'm inside this shark cage. That's really, really good. And the clarity and everything. I can see it's a slightly lower resolution, but I don't think that's going to bother you in this. I really don't. That is really good. Yeah, I like that. There's a good sense of space. A depth, sorry. Look at the fish, yeah. This is awesome. Yeah, I like this. I mean, this isn't too dissimilar to, I did a video on, I can't remember what it's called now. It was a similar demo to this, where you sit in a submarine on the Oculus, and wasn't any different than this. One thing that I can see is almost like I can see the pixels in the screen. I can see the screen. I can't really describe it. It's like the screen. They called it the screen door effect. If I focus at the fish, I can't see it. But if I look close, as if I'm looking at the lens, you get this weird screen door effect, which again you don't get with the Oculus. But the thing that I'm finding with the Oculus at the moment is a real lack of outstanding titles. There's lots and lots of little fantastic demos. The thing that I've got my faith in with Sony is that they've got 40 million PlayStations and there's money waiting to be taken. And I think AAA titles are going to get involved and start giving some real need software that you think, wow, I've got to buy that. There's nothing like that on the Oculus so far that I've really got to buy. I mean, Project Cars is the best they've got on. It's jaw-dropping. There's no way that PlayStation VR can do Project Cars like that does. But this is really good, and I can see a lot of people that haven't experienced VR plug this into their PlayStation. My God, look at what you've got. This is unbelievable, really, considering it's just off the PlayStation. The nose thing is a little bit annoying. It's sitting on my nose and squeezing it together, which I think will hinder long play sessions. This is really good. What I like about it is that you don't have to take the headset off. The PlayStation menu becomes in almost like a cinema screen within the headset, which is quite nice. Right, let's try another one. Right, this is a stand-up one, and it's really good. I mean, I'm in the virtual world, and I can actually see my controller. I've got an image of my controller exactly as I'm moving it, and it's telling me to swipe up. Oh well, I can send fireworks up. Really good. This is it. This is impressive, and I'm looking at it from the angle of not an Oculus owner. I'm looking at the angle of a PlayStation owner. To get this at home, or you know, people are going to be unwrapping this for Christmas. This is amazing. This is awesome. It's almost like I'm seeing VR for the first time, because I'm totally disregarding Oculus now, and I'm concentrating on the fact that it's a PlayStation peripheral. This is impressive. There's no doubt. This is impressive. The fact that I've got my PlayStation controller in the virtual world, I can't describe it. Oh yes, look at this. This is really good. This is really good. I can see the resolution. I can see the. Oh, look at this! There, it's got like a. Oh, it's a shame I haven't set it up. I will go through this properly, because you can put your controller in there. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. So it's one of them grabber machines. And oh, look at that! This is just amazing. See, already I can feel the ingenuity and the impressiveness. I mean, that is, wow! This is really good. Wow, that is so impressive. I don't know. I don't think you can see my screen. In the virtual world, I've got my controller, which I can see, and on top of it, it's almost like a little mini bedroom with a football tabletop. Absolutely, it's blown my mind. This is brilliant. I'm really looking at this as mind blowing for the fact that it's PlayStation. I'm a little bit stunned actually how good it is. I can't believe it. And all that's missing is the slightly higher resolution. Other than that, this is awesome. Right, because I can't show you what I'm seeing on the screen because I haven't set the Elgato capture card up yet, I'm going to upload this, and as I say, I know it's not ideal, I know it's not up to my usual standard, if you like, showing you what I'm seeing with the green screen. I know it's a little bit, it's not up to the standard that I hope to produce for you, but hopefully you get the idea. I can't believe how good this is. I just want to play it now, to be honest with you. I can't believe it that, you know, obviously 40 million people, we all know people with PlayStations chucked under the tally, you know, they can go and spend, okay, this was about, I think it come to just over 400 quid, because they price it, it's clever the way they do it, it's $349 for the headset, and they price the camera separately, even though you need the camera to play it. They're just breaking the price down. It's basically, it's 400 quid for the setup, and then you need the Move controllers as well. I haven't found a demo that uses the Move controllers, and I can't wait. But I'm going to end this video now, just to let you know that there's going to be loads of PlayStation VR content, loads of Oculus. I really want to push the VR on the channel, as well as all the other videos I do. So if you've just stumbled across this video, obviously with a PlayStation tag, feel free to subscribe. There's lots of stuff on the channel, Oculus, PlayStation VR, we love Battlefield, Titanfall 2, did lots of demos, lots of stuff on the channel, so consider subscribing, maybe leave me a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one once all the capture cards set up and I can get back to doing proper videos. But for this one, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.